Hey, what's up, guys? So today's the 24th, May 24th, right? And I did the story a couple nights ago, but I've been really busy, so I couldn't really upload it. But there is a story, right, about a church in Mississippi that caught on fire, and they believe, it's arson and this, that, and the third. And, they go on to tell you in the article that, they vandalized the parking lot, and they sprayed, stay at home, you hypocrites, or something. I'll show you. I forget exactly what they said verbatim, but check this out, right? So we got a few things. Mississippi, Holland Springs, Mississippi. Right here. Who cuts your hair, Lamont? I picked out certain things that I thought were really interesting. So it says, from the article right here. Bet you stay home now, you hypocrites. They spell it with a K. Like, they spell it all wrong. Okay. Heartbroken, furious, blah, 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 blah. Right? So check this out, right? So the story came out the 21st, right? So look, fire, 29, right? Now look at this. The story came out the 21st, but I think, a lot of the stuff is contrived the day before. So, you got the 29 date numerology for May 20th. Now, just check this out, right? Holly Springs, Mississippi, 290, right? Looks like 29, 137, the 33rd prime. Look, church is 29, 101 is the 26th prime, 26. Sure, I have it in here. Church, 101, 29. There it is, the 26th prime. Pandemic, right? Pandemic, Mississippi, 140, right? Now, typically, it would be the 140th day of the year, but it's a leap year, so it's the 141st day of the year. Just check this out, right? Pandemic also equals 65, but the whole article revolves around, the pandemic and coronavirus and the church. So just check this out, right? Holly Springs, 66. The day that they published the story, May 21st, 66 date numerology. Coronas equals 66 and 30, which is pretty funny. 157 to 37th prime. Virus is 37 and 26. There's no 37 in the date numerologies, but the point is that, virus equals 37, 157 is the 37th prime. So 5 plus 21 is 26. Pandemic is 65. As I suspect, they're probably writing the stories or doing these events the day before and reporting them the next day. Pandemic is 38. You can fact check it. So 65, 151, the 36th prime. COVID-19, 36. 36 has a square root of 6, and that's why, in my opinion, that's why you get the, 6 feet. COVID-19's 38. Pandemic's 38. It's just burnt. 43, which is the 14th prime. I'm sure there's a 14 date numerology. Well, the thing is even if it wasn't a 14 date numerology, you still got 140 that looks like, 14. So I think that's the point I was trying to make there. I did this a few days ago, so mind me, I'm a little rusty on this. But COVID-19, 45, right? And 101, that's when you use the full, calculation. So you can take the calculation of the numbers off, you can reduce the numbers, or you can make them full. So reduction just means 1 plus 9, but here in this example, it's 19. So instead of it being 10, it's 19, and you get 101, which is the 26th prime, 47. But there you go, 45. To go back if you didn't, see it, if I'm going too fast. I'm trying to whiz through this. 47, date numerology. 26, 26. So they might be writing these stories a day or two in advance and reporting them, the following day. But Holly Springs, Mississippi, 331, which is the 67th prime. Wuhan equals 67, and 67 is the 19th prime number. And look, again, the story was reported the 21st. I wouldn't be surprised, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if they're writing these stories a day or two in advance. So, 26, 28, 28, 28, the day that they reported the fire, Wednesday the 21st. So, I think it was Wednesday. Anyways. Just taking this right from the article, right? Highlighting the way that the article put it. Mississippi Gov condemns church fire amidst virus pandemic, 253, which is the 22nd triangular number. Arson, 22, 67, and 68. Wuhan equals 67 and 68. So, I seen the news the 22nd, so that had the 67 date numerology. Virus pandemic, the way that the story, says it. 197, which is the 45th prime number. And again, the church was said to have caught on fire on the 20th, a 45 date numerology. Couldn't be any more perfect. Virus pandemic equals 64. Again, if they're writing these stories a day or two in advance or planning these events a day or two in advance, the numbers are syncing up. That same quote in full reduction, which is this chart below. If you're new to this channel, I don't know if you guys are. Most people aren't, but a lot of people ain't finding the work. So the audience that I have, I think they know what I'm talking about already. But leave a comment if you're not sure what you're seeing, and I'll try to explain it the best I can for newcomers, if there are any. Anyways, 367 is the 73rd prime number. Now that's also a reflection of 37. Virus is 37, but 73 is also the 21st prime number. And I seen the story on the 21st, so that same quote equals 1217, which is the 199th prime. 199 is the 46th prime number, and what do you know? 46 date numerology, virus equals 46 and 37 and 26. That same quote, 461, which is the 89th prime number. Virus is 89. So 89 is the 11th Fibonacci number and the 24th prime number. Yeah, I didn't put it in here, but again, know your prime numbers and you'll be able to see this stuff really fast. So this picture right here, who cuts your hair, Lamont? I was curious. But look, 101, 101 the 26th prime, right? Church equals 101, God equals 26, virus equals 26. It just never ends. Tate Reeves, I think, is the governor or something. So anyway, 60. Holly Springs, 60.
It's 4 o'clock.
Yeah, he's the governor. Okay, he's the governor. So I decided to do this. I measured from his birthday. And look, he's 45 years old too, right? But I measured from his birthday. 1974. 47. Anyways, so measuring from June 5th to the date of the news is... It's funny that it's 350 days. That's pretty funny, to be honest. Because, again, 89 is the 11th Fibonacci number and the 24th prime number. You add those two numbers together, it's 35. That might be a coincidence, but, again, he's 45 years old. He was born on a day that leaves 209 days left. 209, 29. The story comes out on a 29. Date numerology. Unbelievable. He's the 65th governor of Mississippi. Pandemic equals 65. And the news comes out on a 65 date numerology. Ah, boy, it never gets old. It never gets old. His full name equals 73, which is the 21st prime number. And it also matters because, hold on. Okay, so measuring from his birthday to the date of the news is 2 weeks, 2 days. Look, arson, 22. Crazy, man. His first name, Jonathan. 38, like pandemic. Unreal. I don't think any of this is on accident, though. 97 to 25th prime. Their news breaks on a 25 date numerology. I don't know. His last name, 74. Reeves, 74. 29, right? He's born in 74. 34. There's the 29. The 34, I don't know if that's... Oh, there it is. Jonathan is 34. Reeves, 34. I think these people are making their names up, obviously. Because there's no way it's all syncing up like that. So, again, 74, 47, a reflection. And, pretty much that's what it is. Mississippi is 77. What else is 77? Oh, condemned. The way the wording in the story, they condemned Mississippi 77, condemned 77. First Pentecost Church in Holland Springs 197. The 45th prime, 45 date numerology. Again, the same quote or wording. 460, 46. Looks like 46. Virus, 46 date numerology. Virus equals 46. Again, another 101. It never gets old, man. It never gets old. 263, the 56th prime number. And if you follow this channel, you already know all about, 56, coronavirus 56. And who's doing all this? It's a bunch of dickheads. That equals 71. The 20th prime on the 20 date numerology, or the 20th of the month. Marshall County Sheriff's Office, 316. And then this quote right here, Mississippi governor condemns church fire. That equals 316. That equals 316. It is just burnt, dude. Now look at this. Bet you stay home now, you hypocrites. What do you think it equals? 141. That's funny because, it's a leap year and it was the 141st day of the year. Heartbroken and furious. Use that wording, right? The way they used it. 101. 322. How special, huh? Unbelievable. So it's just my opinion and observation that I think these people are writing these stories a day in advance. So, again, it's all perspective. So, 157, the 37th prime. But also, look at this. He was born on his upcoming birthday, he has the 157. Because it's a leap year. So that's kind of interesting. And, some of these quotes are pretty interesting, too. 353. This is not who we are as people, Reeves said. This is not who we are as a state. Guess again. 71, a bunch of dickheads. 71, the 20th prime. I like to have fun with it. Fuck them. Fuck them. 224. And again, May 21st, when I seen the story, was days left in the year, 224. 289, the square root of 17. 17 date numerology for when I think they wrote it, or the day before. It just goes on and on and on. 902, looks like 92. Pastor Jerry Wald dropped 92. See what they're doing here? It's not hard to see. So, these are just the 4 base ciphers, too. Usually I go in and click other ciphers, but I haven't been doing that because I don't want to confuse anybody if anyone is new. So, but again, this is not who we are as a state. Just that wording alone is 101. Again, all about 101 from this presentation. 317, the 66th prime. 151, the 36th prime. 467, no enemies that we know of. Waldrop said, we don't know anyone that would even think could be capable of doing something like this. It was probably him, dude. Mr. Mason! I burned my own church down. And because everybody's asleep, nobody knows it was me. Moo-ha-ha. 467. 91st Prime. And again, who's doing all this? A bunch of dickheads. 91. Fuck them. No enemies that we know of. 26 or 260 that looks like 26. And there's the 307. 307 looks like Virus. You know, no enemies that we know of. 100, it happened on Wednesday. 100, 37. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So that's all I got for you guys, but it's something for y'all to think about, you know? I don't think it's all organic. I don't think it's all hermeticism either, but who am I?